Oh my! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman here today, Mr. Chase McGivey, as he goes by. And we have got a Bantam battle about ready to take place here for your entertainment purposes at home and all around this great Frisbee week all earth of the southeast of Connecticut Seahawks. Bantams host the Simsbury Hockey Club, or the Simsbury Sims, as we like to call them. I always thought they should be the Snappers, but no, they never responded to me about that. I thought they could have a cool turtle on their jersey. Anyway, I digress. Imagine the money you can make with Gamera and those folks over there. Not Toho. Toho doesn't own Gamera. That's why you never fought Godzilla. Anyway, I digress. All right, it's a Bantam battle, ladies and gentlemen. They play 16-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. Your offsides automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded, you ice the puck. It is still icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime, simply because USA Hockey hates fun. And body checking is allowed at this age group. They waited until the boys got all and girls got all different shapes, sizes, and skill levels to finally allow them to hit, yes, as backwards as you can imagine. But anyway, checking is now allowed at the Bantam level. Seahawks wearing their home white sweaters, blue and yellow trim. Simsbury wearing their dark blue sweaters with the bright yellow trim and white yellow numbers. We'll see who's getting the start in between the pipes for Simsbury. Here today, in between the pipes for the Seahawks, is going to be Dr. Jones, Amelia Jones. There you see, I forgot to mention her. That's my bad, Chase. Forgot to mention her while we were going through walls. There she is, a fantastic goalkeeper. I love watching her play. Dr. Jones, Miss Amelia Jones, getting ready to go. And in between the pipes for Simsbury, where the goalie lost him. There he is. He's wearing number 1. That's Colby Banover, wearing Roland Melanson's ball number is Colby, and a great name, Colby, too. That, of course, reminds me of the fantastic film Victory. And Colby was played by none other than the legendary Michael Caine. Of course, Hatch played by Sylvester Stallone, and the world's greatest soccer player, I apologize to ever walk the planet, Pele, played himself. The greatest sports movie ever made, by the way, is Victory. If you haven't seen it, oh boy, I'll tell you, it never makes anybody's top 10 list, top 100, nothing. Nobody ever. It's just falling through the cracks of time. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you pearls here, son. I'm giving you pearls. You should be writing this stuff down. Victory is the greatest sports movie ever made. Period. The story in that movie is just like it's unbelievable. And of course, the merciless Ming in that movie as well. I forgot the guy's name, Barankov or something, some big German dude. Anyway, he plays Ming in Flash Gordon. He's a fantastic role in that movie as well. Just, I don't even want to say what it's about. Go watch Victory. All right. Speaking of victory, both teams would certainly like to get one here today as the Seahawks break their huddle. Jones in between the pipes against Banover. Jones. Seahawks have had a fantastic campaign thus far. Big smiles. Braden Banks getting the start on left wing. You see him smiling underneath the shield there. Can't be too happy, though, as a Phillies fan. Of course, we're not going to bring that up. Braden, when we see him later on today, hopefully in the hallway. I forgot to wear my Mets hat, and here he comes right away, looking to avenge what happened down in Philadelphia. Here's Banks now, walking in, pulling the trigger that just missed wide of Banover. Good start there for Big Smiles. Nice job there. Harrell wheeling and dealing with the puck. Got it back to Staubach. CJ Staubach, number 27 in your scorecard. Chases the man down there. Staubach, nice job to turn, but taken away. Back the other way now. Here comes O'Toole. O'Toole lets the shot go. Jones got a chunk of it. The rebound! They score! Oh, Simsbury getting to the rebound quickly. Well, shot goes off the glove of Jones. And the Simsbury Hockey Club getting the lead. Waiting to see who's going to get credited with the goal. Oh, that guy's got his jersey tucked up high. Looks like number 4. The referee went over to see. I couldn't tell if that was 7, 8, 6. It wasn't 8, I don't think. Not sure who it was. If we find out, we'll let you know. But either way, it's 1-0 Simsbury. That's all that matters. 1-0 is your score. All right, puck deep in the Seahawks zone as they come away with it to center ice. On it there is Ferrier. Left it for Chaya. Chaya is he playing offense today? Normally on a point here for Coach Anderson. Might be getting a day on offense. Chaya will dump the puck in wearing number 87. No, he's at the blue line there. He was just leading the rush. I apologize. I mean, normally on D, but you know, some defense, sometimes they get shifts or games on offense. And Dory got put on offense last night on the power play. She was like, oh, okay. Coach said go to the net, so she did. Walking out, letting a shot go. He scores! Shane O'Hustle. Shane Meyer buries the biscuit, walked off the boards completely uncontested. And let the shot go, and just like that, the Seahawks have answered back. 1-1 is the score. Nice play there by Meyer. Meyer just walked off the boards through all kinds of space. And just kept going. Well, if you're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. Meyer took it all the way to the cooker. And just like that, we're tied at 1. Quickly now, Harrell, Shaheen following up. Shaheen got Brewer on the wing, left it for Brewer. Brewer sending it down low, bouncing puck. And away comes Simsbury now. Back the other way, down the right wing with speed. Carrying the puck out there was Hunter. Hunter down the right wing, letting the shot go. Jones holds on. And there'll be no further play. I can say it now that the Seahawks have tied it up. Jones will take that first goal back. I'll tell you. She knows she should have caught that. And the rebound led to the goal. Well, you know what? As a former third-string backup netminder myself from the University of Stony Brook, Patriots and Seawolves, circa 1993 to 95. You know, these things happen. Happened a lot to me. And Amelia, mentally tough, bounces right back with a nice save. Here comes Shaheen. Shaheen to the left, puts the brakes on, circles back the old Gretzky curl. Right on the stick there, Brewer. Brewer off the skates of Theodore Bonacore. I always love that name, Theodore. I have not yet mastered this contraption yet, Theodore. Starbuck digging. Shaheen in the neighborhood. Brewer out there as well. 4 Seahawks on the boards, though. Somebody on Simsbury's got to be open. They don't find him. Sending it all the way down for icing. 13:45 or 47 left to go. 1-1 is the score. Meyer, the goal scorer for the Seahawks, and still not quite sure who scored for Simsbury. I don't know why they're not the snappers, though. I'm telling you, you have a big turtle on your jersey with an S on his shell. Oh, my goodness. Just the marketing rights on that alone. As Bill Murray tried to explain to Dan Aykroyd, worth millions. As they were kicked out of Columbia University. Back to the blue line it goes now. Knocked down. Nice job to keep the puck in and chase it along the boards there. As Sadler, Mr. Official, hustles back to his position. Good job to get back to his point there on the other side there by Brendan Sadler. Simsbury looking to come out with it. Sadler steps up. Got a chunk of it, but Simsbury coming away with it. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Sadler on the back check along with Meyer. Turns that quickly into a 2-on-4. And Steele joins the party. Back to the blue line it goes. The shot go doesn't get through. Knocked down by Emmett Walsh. Bouncing puck in front. Bodies collide there as Jones is spilled in the goal crease looking around wondering what happens. Banks back the other way. Big smiles to the outside. Puts the brakes on looking. Wisely just sends it behind the net. Nothing ever wrong with sending the puck in deep. Chaya behind the net now. Got Banks out in front. The wrap around right on the goal line. Ends up behind the net. Nice save there by Benever. And the Seahawks looking to keep the puck in at the blue line. Good breakout by Simsbury as Meyer was covering back at the blue line for Chaya, who's down low. Up ahead now for Banks. Banks, beautiful short-range pass right on the stick of Meyer. Meyer serpentining. Meyer on the backhand. Circles, waiting for the cavalry to arrive off the bench. They do. Stay back, fresh legs. Out there for Coach Anderson, along with Harrell and Gursky. Evangeline Gursky out there now wearing Denny Potfan's old number 5. That pleases the broadcaster. Chasing it down, Staybeck wearing John Tonelli's old number 27. Little bounce off the Zamboni door there. The ice is not level over there, I can tell you what. As Malone helps it along the center out there with Harrell now and Ferrier for the Seahawks. Down the left wing. Trying to get it out in front. That went off the skates to Stayback, and coming back is Malone. Big size on this team for the Seahawks. Malone, Stayback, Ferrier. 3 big boys out there. And certainly don't lack in size and strength. Along the boards now. Back for Stayback. Stayback with room. Lets the shot go deflected on the way in. It's there. Malone getting into a shoving match with Jackson Kelsey. Or Kelly, excuse me. I apologize. Sent ahead. Stayback, the only man back. Sliding over. Couldn't break it up. Slid across, letting the shot go. Big stop by Jones as Gogan let the shot away. Nice stop there by Amelia Jones. On it there, Pereira. Pereira goes D to D. And helped out the center. Wing to D, I guess, is more accurate. Malone. Off the boards, will send it in. That's chased down by number 15, Gagliarducci. Gagliarducci lost the handle on it. Malone behind the net. Malone puts the brakes on. Backhand pass, stick of Ferrier. Lets the shot go. Big stop, but never. And Sadler will have to pinch in. Good job by Sadler to send it behind the goal line. There's Charles Hanna. I don't know if he's related to Hanna and Barbera. Along the boards now, 11 minutes left to go. Knockdown. And on the backhand, Malone got it out in front from his knees. Harrell let the shot go. Looking like Sidney Crosby on the one-timer there. Harrell finishes his check. Seahawks get the puck. Ferrier at the goal line. Takes it right to the cooker, but never holds on. Here's Harrell now on the backhand off the back of the net. I thought it was in myself, as did the crowd on hand. Sadler keeping the puck in. That goes off a player and into the Simsbury bench. And the faceoff will stay deep in the Simsbury zone. Good pressure there by the Seahawks. A good shift. As the boys leave the ice, fresh talons come on the ice now. We see Meyer out there with Brewer and Shaheen. Gursky on defense. So I believe that's Staybach. Yes, it is. CJ Staybach on the right. He's got the puck. He lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. Believe that may have hit Meyer in the buttocks. Something bit me. Meyer protecting the puck now. Sources it to Shaheen. Meyer calling for it back in Gretzky's office. Hanging out in Gretzky's office. He's going to have to send the guy some money. Here's Meyer now. Try to slide it across. Had Shaheen wisely intercepted there and broken out by Conklin. Conklin wearing Pele's number 10. Bouncing puck. Gursky got it out of harm's way. Good play there by Gursky. Quickly up along the boards. Here come the Seahawks now. Got Sheen cutting up the middle. Staying with it. Down the right wing. Trying to carry it in. It was Brewer. Here's Meyer on the back check. Meyer got a piece, but not enough. Shaheen finished it off. Sent away to center. Meyer knocks it down, avoiding the hand pass. Touches it first. Meyer, one man to beat. To the outside with speed at the dot. Pulls the trigger. He scores! Shane Meyer, his second goal of the afternoon. Walked in from the red line, one man to beat. Didn't really completely beat him, but stepped to the outside. Got a good shooting position. Let the shot go. Buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks. They take the lead for the first time today. 2-1 now. Here's your score. Simsbury looking to even it up down the left wing with 9.5 to go. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Jones the save, went straight up in the air. I don't think she knows where it was. No, it's not in the net. And that's all that matters. Nice job there on the back check. Harrell, I was going to say, I don't think he kept himself on sides. And the ref agrees with the broadcaster. That doesn't happen too often. So somebody timestamped that one. As I said last game, I'm going to say it again this game. The officiating this season, in my opinion, has been excellent. The offsides, the icing, the penalties, for the most part, letting the boys and girls play out there. And I think the officiating at the Rose Garden this season has been very, very good. Very, very consistent. That's all you can want. Down the left wing now, walking in, pulling the trigger. Jones stands up to make the save. And the net came off its protective moorings. Big stop there by Amelia Jones. You don't see a lot of goaltenders stay on their feet anymore ever since Patrick Waugh innovated the butterfly back in 1986. 9:09 left to go. 2-1 is the score. There's a 19-year-old leading the Montreal Canadiens over the Calgary Flames in the finals. Flames defeated the Oilers in the first round, Game 7 in overtime. Legendary Steve Smith giveaway. Back in the day. The Oilers went on to win 3 more, but never won more than 2 in a row. On the backhand, unlike the Islanders, who won 4 in a row, 19 straight playoff series. That's another podcast for another time. Jones knifing at it there. Unconventional, certainly, but effective nonetheless. On it now, Banks. Banks on the backhand, got it out. Chasing it down. Into the corner goes Steele. Well, not really the corner so much as the center of the ice. Knocked down Harrell at center ice, offsides. No, it's just a whistle. No harm, no foul. 8:34 left to go here. Seahawks leading it 2-1. 2 goals by Meyer. Simsbury, still not sure who scored the goal. See, it just says Simsbury Hockey in the middle. No name, no mascot. You know? There's a marketing missed opportunity, if you ask me. Here's Meyer. You know, I love capitalism, ladies and gentlemen. And when it's not used to its fullest extent, you know, doesn't please me. On and now, stay back. Stay back behind the net. Stay back with it. Off the boards and out to center. Chasing it quickly. Now is Gagliarducci. Gagliarducci hounded by Meyer. Meyer, who seems to be growing every day, sent it in front there. Went up the legs. That was a pass. That was not a shot. He was trying to get it off of Malone. Here's stay back now. Stay back letting the shot go. Meyer deflects it down into the corner. Ferrier on it there. Nathaniel Ferrier up for Meyer. Meyer tied up very well there by Gagliarducci. Nice play by Gagliarducci to prevent Meyer from making a play. Here's Malone now with the puck rolling. 7:45 to go in the opening stanza. Malone carrying the puck out, kicking it to himself. Malone up the boards. I like to see Michael there put the brakes on and go back the other way. There was nobody down the right wing. Stepping up with Stayback. He's headed behind the net with the puck. They're chasing you. Put the brakes on and go back the other way. Ferrier now. He'll turn to the forehand. Ferrier makes the initial move. Trying to get the puck to the neutral zone. They do. In the possession of Hunter. Hunter for Simsbury. Malone does a nice job there to finish off the check. Sent away to center. Meyer was lurking. And sent down Gursky. Gursky turning. Gursky up for Meyer. Meyer deflects it down. Meyer at the end of a shift, though. See if he's got anything left in the tank. Takes a big hit there, finishing off. There was Jackson Kelly. That was a good defensive play there by Kelly. Very well played. Took the body, stick on puck, body on body. Good clean hit. Here's Sadler now. That's good hockey there by Kelly. Shaheen trying to get the puck out. Kept in by Simsbury. Seahawks carrying the puck a little bit too much for my liking. Like to see a little bit more puck movement, less puck carrying here. Nobody can travel as fast as the puck. Seahawks would be wise to learn that. They attempt to move it out. Good right play, broken up, but it's offside. 6:30 left to go here in the opening stand at 2-1. Near score, the Seahawks leading it. Bit of a choppy game thus far. Yeah, Seahawks could care less about my assessment. They could care about the numbers on the scoreboard, and they are right to do so. I'm just here to entertain you. What am I, some sort of clown or something? I amuse you. 6:30 left to go. A beautiful day out today. Cloudy, cold, chilly, raw, but feels like fall. Looks like fall, smells like fall. Down the left wing now, walking in. Toe drag, saved by Jones. And the ref thought it was covered up there. A little bit of a premature whistle there by the ref, but it happens. These things happen. The Bird and Perfection, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the program, you know all too well, far too heavy for me to attempt to pick up. All right, face off now to the right of Jones, or waffle side. Face off won by Simsbury, letting the shot go. Knocked down by the Hawks. And they couldn't get it out. And Sadler knocked it down. Chaya, Alston in his feet, but taken away by Shaheen. Shaheen down the left wing. He's got help. Sliding it across. Tried to get it to Brewer. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. Slid by Gabriel Brewer. In the corner now, Simsbury. On it there. As they look to come away with it, up the boards it goes there. Stay back. Stay back on it. Stay back. Over the red line. Will dump it in. That one off a defenseman. Shaheen on the attack. Turn and going back the other way now. Here comes Simsbury. I believe it's O'Toole. He lets the shot go. The jersey tucked in. Causes havoc for the broadcaster. Well, not as much havoc as the girls' jerseys that have the names on the bottom. That needs to stop. Up ahead now. Whoever thought it was a good idea to put names on the bottom of jerseys, well, meet me out back. I'd like to talk to you about it. Unless you're a female, then I don't know what to tell you. Horrible decision. Over the blue line, winding, shooting. That went off the skates. First of all, it looks horrible. Second of all, you can't see the names. Put them back on top. We'll figure it out through the ponytail. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I digress. I'm glad I got that off my show. I feel much better now. Thank you very much for listening. Behind the net it goes now. Stay back on it. I don't mind jerseys without names. That's fine, too. Don't get me wrong. A lot of colleges and teams have that. There's nothing wrong with that. I like jerseys with names. Also fine. Either's good, whatever your organization prefers. As a broadcaster, of course, I'd take the names if I had a choice, but it doesn't look bad without the names. The names on the bottom. Well, I think you know how I feel. 4:57 left to go. My daughter's team put the names on the bottom of her jerseys. Oh, my God. Sadler. Chaya sending it ahead. On the stick of Banks. Banks up ahead now. Beautiful. Soft range pass down the right wing. Steele with the move. Walking in, sliding across. Had Meyer. Blocked nicely there by Simsbury. Meyer, spinorama. That button wasn't available on the Sega Genesis. At the goal line. Behind the net. Looking. Still with her. Circumnavigating out for Chaya. Chaya lets the shot go. Blocked in front. Nice job there by Kelly. There's Kelly on it there. Kelly on the backhand. Banks finishes the check on Kelly. Sadler activated but couldn't keep it in. Off the boards it goes now. That's knocked down Meyer. Meyer chips it up ahead. A lot of Simsbury Sims on the ice there. Well, if they were turtles, I would have said a lot of tortoises. Steered aside by Benever. Chance in front now. Banks knocking at the door. The rebound comes loose. A big stop there by Colby Benever. As the puck jostled around, came loose. Banks got the shot away. Benever robbed him point blank. And it remains a one-goal affair. Banks was lurking in the neighborhood. Nice stop by Benever. Benever's been good. Simsbury's a good team. Well coached. Face off deep in the Simsbury zone, Benever. Ready for it. Face off one by Harrell. Didn't use the wide open Gursky there. And stay back. Stay back up along the boards. Kept in by Gaglioducci. And stay back now. Stay back, lost the handle on it. Simply shrugs off Stapleton there. Stay back is a strong individual. Perrier on the back check. Sometimes he gets penalties for being so strong. He'll just run into people and he gets a penalty for it. Well, they run into him. Here's Perrier. Nicest kid in the world, though. Really nice young man. Good hockey player. Strong as an ox. Here's Gursky now. Gursky got it in deep. Good play there by Gursky. Get the puck in deep. Make the other team come 200 feet. You always want to do that. Clear but not out. Letting the shot go. Ferrier got the shot away and a nice stop there by the goaltender, Benever. 3:08 left to go here in the opening frame. Seahawks leading it 2-1. 2 goals by Shane Meyer. Meyer looking for the hat trick. If Meyer gets the hat trick, you know what happens, ladies and gentlemen. You get a hat trick, you get to name what flavored ice cream you get on the way home. I don't care how old these kids get. I say that during college games. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Stay back, a laser beam there, and Benever covers up wisely. Smart play there by the goaltender, Colby Benever. Don't want that coming back out in front, so just cover up. Start again. There's Meyer now, perhaps thinking about mint chocolate chip cookie dough, cookies and cream, pralines and cream, French vanilla. Well, the world is yours, pal, if you bury the biscuit. I'll tell you what. I myself would opt just for a simple fudgy the whale, but that's just me. Down the left wing now. Chasing it there is Harrington. Harrington got it out in front dangerously. As it went right through the goal mouth. Back to the blue line it goes now. Hunter. That was deflected by Shaheen, but ends up in the corner. Simsbury on it there. Trying to get it in front. Shaheen coming back to help out with 2.5 left to go. Shaheen taken away there by O'Toole. And then it goes down. Stay back on it. I think it's O'Toole. See, looks like an 8, perhaps. Or it might be an 8. Back the other way now. Stay back. Stay back. Neither team with numbers on the sleeves here, so that's difficult on the broadcaster. Down the right wing, letting the shot go. Big stop, but never. And comes back out. Chaya off the bench. We'll regroup at center ice. Chaya across for Brewer. Brewer with it. Brewer over the blue line. Brewer. As it's knocked down by Hunter. Hunter with it. Hunter away to center. Chaya knocked it down. Chaya got it out of harm's way, but poured out by O'Toole. Over the blue line comes Simsbury, letting the shot go wide on the glove side. And picked up there by the Seahawks as they try to get it out. Kept in by Hunter. Letting the shot go. Jones closes the wickets. Got by the stick, but that's why you have the pads behind the stick. And score remains 2-1. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. Along with my cameraman, Mr. Chase McGillery, behind the lens. Here's Gaglioducci letting the shot go. Deflected rebound. Jones slides over, makes the save as Walsh was in the neighborhood. Here's Walsh now, looking to slide it across. Seahawks get to it. Chaya with speed. Chaya down the left wing, back the other way, through the neutral zone, stepping to the outside. Beats the man at the dot, walks in, pulls the trigger. Getting a chunk of it was Benever. Another big stop. Nice rush there by Chaya. He really had the Jets going. But now it's Simsbury back the other way. Broken up by Steele. All the way back to break it up. That's a nice play there. On the goal line. Got it out in front. Right through the goal mouth. Back to the blue line. Letting the shot go. Banks gets in the way of that. Kept in by Simsbury. Banks poking at it. Banks finds it. Banks on the backhand. Gets it away to center. On it there is Hannah. Hannah. Hounded there. Come on, Hannah. Going to get it now is Walsh. I don't mean that towards the kid. That's from, of course, from the great movie, Youngblood. Down the left wing. At the goal line. Walking in, letting the shot go. Say Jones. And she gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Dips it into the gravy. Picks up a couple of kernels of corn. Hands it over to the official. And now that we reached like October, mid-October, we can start thinking about Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. What, about 6 weeks away now? My favorite holiday, not even close. I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong, big Christmas guy. But I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite. Food, football, family. Some of the people at the table you actually like. Here's Gursky now. Behind the net. Digging, mucking. Doing the homework. Moving it along for Malone. Malone turns. Malone's got help up the left wing. Tried to get it there. Nice job of back checking by O'Toole. Simsbury, good job hustling to get back on sides. Behind the net it goes. On it there, stay back. Stay back. Carrying the puck out, protecting the puck. Comes right up the gut with it. Stay back leads the charge. Up ahead. Are they on sides? They are. Tried to connect there with Malone. Stay back leans in. Stay back. Got Ferrier down low, but the buzzer sounds. I didn't realize we were that close to the end of the period. I apologize. I don't think I did a good job keeping everybody updated on the time of the frame there. Anyway, well, there's 16 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. As we're in the first intermission, your score at the end of one, the Seahawks 2, Simsbury 1. Be right back at the start of the second period in just a moment. Don't you dare go anywhere. No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, a Sunday of football, a Sunday night of Mets baseball. The NHL's back in action. Igor Shesterkin looks like he's not a wartime consigliere. The Rangers are out of their minds if they give him $12 million a year. Life is good. 2-1 the Seahawks lead. And there's Anderson. Anderson has joined the party. I didn't see him in the first period. Well, late arrival. That changes things a bit. Here's Meyer now. Meyer on the backhand. Anderson knocking at the door. His first shift. Maybe he thought the game started at 12:30. He probably had something he was attending to. Well, he's out there now. And spilled for his efforts. Welcome to the game, Mr. Anderson. Malone couldn't keep it in. Sent ahead. Simsbury chasing it. Seamus Harrington. But icing is the call. 15:21 left to go. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. It feels like, smells like, and looks like fall outside. College football, tremendous yesterday. The Major League Baseball playoffs have been nothing short of outstanding. Let's go Mets. Let's go Grimace. I know everybody wants to see Shohei and Judge in the World Series. I get that, but tough break, sorry. Let's go Mets. Of course, I won't be able to watch the game tonight. Daughter's got a game at 8 p.m. tonight. Thank you very much, Miss Lippy. On it there is Walsh. Walsh with the puck. These things happen. First world problems, I suppose. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone, protecting the puck, cutting back in with Shaheen. Poke checked away. Nicely timed poke check there as Brewer fights for it. Brewer on the back check. Lost the handle on it. And comes back out to the blue line. He's spinning and sending up ahead now. I believe that might be McCabe. McCabe wheeling and dealing. McCabe has his stick lifted. It's 9, not 8. I saw the bottom there for a minute. There's 8. There's O'Toole. O'Toole with the puck. I've been misidentifying that young man all game. I apologize. Back for Kelly. Kelly lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. And back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. 4-on-2. Stay back. Tried to connect there with Brewer. A little bit out of his reach. Did he gain the red line? Refs don't seem to know. Well, play on. I wasn't sure myself. They both looked at each other. Neither gave any sort of indication. Now that one, they looked at each other. The indication has been given. The arm is in the air, and 14-15 left to go here in the second stanza. Icing is the call. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring every single one of these games that I get to do. It is a privilege. And I'm very thankful to the Seahawks for it every single time. If they could put numbers on the sleeves, that'd be great. That one rolls to the goalkeeper. I ask every year. Someday they will. All right, Banks out there now with Steele. And Ferrier at center ice. Sadler and Chaya, the defense pairing for Coach Anderson. Oh, I hate when there's a great song on and they drop the puck. Here's Sadler now, letting the shot go. Kenny Loggins was just getting his groove on. Down the wing, Banks finishing off the check, and the Seahawks corral the puck at center ice. Chasing it there is Steele. Steele's had a real good game. Shipping it up down the right wing. Knocked down Ferrier. Ferrier's got Banks getting to the cooker. Ferrier on the backhand. Never let it go. Back to the blue line. Chaya, he'll let it go. Deflected in front. Into the corner it goes. Banks staying at the cooker. That one goes right through. Big stop there by Benever. Comes out to center, and Chaya will regroup. Chaya for Sadler. Sadler back for Chaya. Seahawks now behind their own net. Hard and out. They didn't make the wrong play, though, Sadler and Chaya. Just bounced the wrong way for them. Go D to D, D to D. That's the way to bring the puck back the other way. Sadler looking for the call. He gets one. As Mr. Official put his arm in the air and got himself a call. That was an advantage to being part of the officiating crew, though, I guess. Oh, it certainly was. He was certainly tugged at. So a power play coming up here for the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. I believe their first of the day. Yes, it is. Their first of the day. Thankfully, the last power play chart, so I just write little lines on my score sheets here. It was in blue ink, and this pen I got today's black ink, so I know I didn't write that. They stay back now, letting the shot go. He scores! Deflected in front. I think it might be Anderson who gets credited with it. Yes, it is. So Owen Anderson, a beautiful deflection in front. The face-off win, a power play goal. Stay back, let the shot go. That is exactly how you draw it up in practice. You win the face-off, get it back to the point. The point man gets the shot on goal. Deflected beautifully on the way in by Anderson. And just like that, a 2-goal lead. Anderson with a beautiful tip right in front. But the key is the face-off win. I've said it time and time and time again, ladies and gentlemen. The second most important part of hockey is face-offs. As always, 1, 2, and 3 are goaltending, but face-offs, the second most important part of the game. Face-offs lead to puck possessions. Puck possessions lead to shots. Shots lead to goals. Goals lead to wins. Wins lead to championships. Championships lead to parades. And I like to party. And I can't party if you don't win the face-off. Here's Meyer now. Meyer down the right wing, centering, and Anderson cutting to the cooker, trying to get it the rebound. He does. He scores! A brilliant second effort goal there by Owen Anderson. As Meyer got it in front, he was cutting to the cooker, deflected it. The netminder made a save. Anderson diving, chopping at the puck. It crawls across the goal line. That is why you simply never, ever, ever give up on a play. That's a perfect example right there. Anderson stuck with it, and it pays dividends. His second goal of the shift. There by Owen Anderson as he buries the biscuit. The Andersons are having a good weekend. His sister Riley scored 2 yesterday as well. Owen doesn't want to be the only Anderson sitting at the dinner table without a goal. Wait a minute, was there a penalty after the whistle? There was a little bit of pushing and shoving, so 5-on-5, all right, there you go. So nothing, just basically a timeout for a couple of preteen boys, or teenagers, I suppose, U14, 13, 14-year-olds. Well, they could be 12. Some tweeners, as they're called, I guess, at this stage. I don't know. What do I know? All right, so 4-1 is the score. Anderson with 2, Meyer with 2. Both players now on the verge of naming what flavored ice cream they get on the way home. Sadler, who drew the penalty, called it himself. And Seahawks 1 for 1, 100%. If my math is correct, and ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is, on the power play here today. I don't know about Tony, though, being Dr. Doom. I don't know how I feel about that. Especially when Dr. Doom is a Eastern European sort of dude. Sent ahead, right on the stick now, Harrell. Harrell making the move, walking into the forehand, he scores! James Harrell shows patience. He waited and waited and waited. Silky smooth moves there as he toe dragged it around the goalkeeper. And the Seahawks having a fantastic second stanza. Open up the lead now. 5-1 is your score. 3 unanswered goals for the Seahawks here. Oh, is this our new goal song? Because it sure should be. Great job by the DJ. Terrible job to have to turn it off. What a move by Harrell. That should be our universal Seahawk goal score. We should have one goal song for the whole organization. And that should be it. Here's Brewer. Everybody can have a great time with that one. Stay back letting this shot go. Steered aside by Benever. 11 and a half minutes left to go here in the second stanza. Seahawks with 3 unanswered goals here in the frame. Lead it 5-1. 2 by Anderson and 1 moments ago by Harrell. Here's Brewer. Out in front shot. He pulls the trigger. He scores. Patrick Shaheen buries the biscuit there. And, oh, yeah, I'll tell you, the floodgates have opened up here in the second stanza. The Seahawks extend the lead once again. 6-1 is the score. Shaheen gets into the act. So Shaheen's got one. Harrell's got one. Anderson and Meyer with 2 each. Those are your scorers here today. I believe it's McCabe who got the goal for Simsbury. Here they come again now. Ferrier lets the shot go. He scores! Nathaniel Ferrier, a laser beam there attached to the head of Sharks. Dr. Evil will be ever so pleased, and the Seahawks extend the lead. 7-1 is the score. A gorgeous shot there. And the Seahawks, boy, oh boy, I don't know what Coach Anderson said to them in between the first and second period, but I sure hope somebody recorded it. If I need some, what do you call that, motivation? I would push play on that one as Simsbury, looking to stop the bleeding, calls timeout with 11:03 left to go here in the second stanza. The floodgates have opened. The Seahawks 5 unanswered goals here in the first 5 minutes of the second period. 7-1 is the score. How about that? No mind. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Simsbury calling timeout there. They have been blitzkrieged since the start of the second stanza. The Seahawks have come out flying. They simply have not taken the foot off the gas, but it was a 2-1 game. Feels like not that long ago. Is Jones, who we haven't seen or called her name all period long, still there. Is Miss Amelia? Oh. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, the Seahawks have come out in this second period and focused. Coach Anderson has got to be pleased. His daughter Riley with her first 2 goals of the season yesterday, and now his team up 7-1 here. That's a pretty good weekend. Letting the shot go, bouncing around, saved by Jones. He got slid over, got the flipper on it. A bad career decision there by one of the Simsbury players. They tried to run into stay back. I don't advise it. I admire the courage, though. Don't get me wrong. That was Seamus Harrington. Well, he's got guts. I'll give him that. And guts mean a lot. At least he's the type of guy you want to go out to the gin mill with. Got your back at 2 in the morning. Those guys are hard to come by. Here's Meyer. Meyer looking for the hat trick. Meyer over the blue line. Meyer lowers the shoulder, walks in, pulls the trigger. Big stop. The rebound pushed aside. Came that close to ice cream, did Shane? None yet. Stay back with the puck. Through the neutral zone with speed now over the blue line. Cutting to the outside, curling back. Blew out a tire there. Lost an edge. Malone keeping the puck in. Malone wheeling and dealing. Malone left it for Anderson. Anderson pulls the trigger. Big save. Nice stop there. Benever. Benever's been good. He's let up 7 goals. He's a good goalie, though. Gursky sliding over, get a chunk of it. Meyer all the way on the back check. Sends it up. Here comes Anderson. Now he's got Malone. Anderson reaching forward there was Kelly. Good defensive play there by Kelly. His arms up. No, they're not. Good call or non-call by the official. Stay back. Trying to knife his way through. Walsh got in the way. Sending it out to center. And coming back to get it there is Michael Malone. Malone gets it to settle down. Malone right on the stick of Anderson. Beautiful first pass. Anderson over the blue line with speed. Sliding across. Got stay back all alone. Pulls the trigger. Big stop by Benever. Anderson getting back up. He took a big hit after he made the pass. Here's Malone. 9:20 to go. Cross check from behind there by Kelly. Anderson right back up. Chance in front. Chopping at it. They score! CJ Sabak gets on the board as he chops at it and buries the biscuit there for the Seahawks. And they extend the lead 8-1 now is the score. My goodness. Didn't see this one coming. It was 2-1 in a relatively... the Seahawks had a little bit better of play, but they really stepped it up here in the second period. Not for a lack of effort from Simsbury. Simsbury's playing well. They got a good team. Well, it's not like the goaltender's playing bad. They haven't been weak goals. Seahawks have just been relentless here and capitalizing on their opportunity. They extend the lead with 9 minutes to go here in the second period. Shia on the backhand, got it out to center ice. That's hounded down there by Stapleton. Stapleton now wearing John Elway's old number 7. You might say Mickey Mantle. Stapleton over the blue line, trying to step to the outside. Harrell lowers the shoulder. Got a chunk of him. And that goes off the boards. Kept in. Harrell blocks that shot, ends up behind the net. Sadler leans in. Low man wins the puck. Up ahead and away they come now. 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Up for Harrell, just out of the reach. He'll track it. Harrell, good job by the official getting out of the way. Nice stop by Benever on the glove side. Harrell behind the net with it. Left it. There, turning on it, Shaheen. Good edge work there by number 14 in your scorecard, Patrick Shaheen. Back to the blue line. Shia lost the handle on it. Came out to center ice. No harm, no foul. Just back out to center. Calmly over for Sadler. Sadler up ahead now for Brewer. Brewer. Like to see Chire after he makes that pass to Sadler. Back up, open up, and be an option. Walking in Brewer now. Brewer got it down low. Give Sadler a chance to get it back to you. On and now Harrell. Harrell lost the handle on it. Sadler stepping up. Finishes his check there. Little forearm shiver. Chaya will come get the puck. Chaya. Good look there right up the middle. Bouncing puck. Harrell trying to get to it. Came back out. No sides of the call. 7:48 left to go here. Feels like we haven't played a lot of hockey. Haven't even played 10 minutes of hockey here in the second period. And 6-1. There's the score. As the faceoff now in the neutral zone, sent in by the Seahawks. Back for Stayback. Stayback gains the red line and dumps it in. Best play in hockey. Get over the red line, make the other team come 200 feet. Hard to score with the puck behind your own net. Gursky sending it in. Always more important when you hop over the boards that the other team doesn't score this shift than your team does. You want to report back to the bench at least even, if not a plus. Never want to report back to the bench a minus. I mean, it happens to everybody. Don't get me wrong, but mindset when you hop over the boards is I'm not letting up a goal this shift. If we score, great. In front now, stay back. We'll send it out. Now, again, you got to remember, this isn't the perspective of Alex Ovechkin or Wayne Gretzky. You're talking to an old third-string backup netminder. So, and defense first, defense second, defense third. That's the way I've always coached. So, and that ain't going to change. You can teach old dogs new tricks, but make sure that, if you're the old dog, that you stretch first. Here's Steele, putting the brakes on, trying to get it to Ferrier. I'm open-minded to many new things and different things in hockey. Just They're me. Defense, defense, defense. It all starts with goaltending. You don't have a goalie, you don't have a good team. You don't have a shot. Eventually, you're going to run into a team that's equally or better than you. You better have the goalie. Well, it's just inevitable. It's just math. I mean, the shots go. Seahawks got one in Jones, I'll tell you that. Starts at the goaltender. You build from the net out. That's how you build your team. Here comes Banks now. Banks down the left wing. Banks fights off the check. Banks stays with it. Pushes it on ahead. 6:05 to go here in the second stanza. Off the boards it goes now. Poke checked away there. Good. Nicely timed poke check there by Gursky. As the puck comes in, I like to see the Seahawks defense play a little bit more inside the dot. The defense starting to drift outside the dots as Simsbury coming in. Always want to see your defensemen and defense ladies inside the dots, inside the dots, inside the dots. That's where the precious ice is. Chances on the goal of a puck going in the net when it's shot from inside the dots, there's a lot more than when it's shot from outside the dots. Again, just math. Meyer tried to push it forward, as he always does. And there's years of film on this young lad. Still teams ill-prepared. Here's Chaya now out of his own zone with speed. Chaya down the left wing. At the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger. Nice stop there by Benever. Oh, a nice rush by Chaya. He had one earlier. He gets those Jets going. Really can fly. Here's Meyer now. Meyer. Toe drag to himself. Got Anderson. Anderson letting the shot go. Nice stop by Benever. Anderson, Meyer, Malone line has been together for years, and you can see it. I'll tell you what did change between the first and second period, the arrival of number 9. That's the variable in the equation. Now that I think about it, Anderson wasn't available the first period. It wasn't out there or whatever. I didn't see him on the bench. I was wondering where he was. I was like, he probably, who knows, something going on. I know. Maybe he was, I don't think he was down in South Carolina. I know Mom was down in South Carolina tuning in. Watching Riley bury 2 yesterday. Here's Malone. Malone walking in. Malone snaps it and just missed. Anderson has been here for the second period and been all Seahawks ever since he showed up. So there you go. I'm a fan of math, ladies and gentlemen. The reason I'm a fan of math is because math can't lie to you. English can lie. History can certainly lie. Any subject can lie to you. Not math. Math, nobody's opinion means anything. You can do things with the numbers, of course, but no matter what you think, no matter what you believe, no matter what you feel, 2 + 2 is 4. So, math is the most beautiful language ever. Here's Sadler now. Left it for Harrell. Harrell got it out in front. Came along in front. Back to the blue line it goes now. Chaya winding, shooting. Yeah, nice stop there by the netminder Benever. 4:52 left to go. 7-1 is the score. 8-1. Oh, it's 8-1. 8-1. 8-1 is the score. I apologize. I think they're just keeping the scoreboard at 7. I usually do that, but once we get to the Bantams, these kids are older. They'll be okay. Sometimes it's good to have your lunch handed to you. Everybody does. It's a good chance to find out what kind of character your players are made of. Are the guys complaining? Are they burying their sticks? Big hit in the corner there. And a clean one, too. Good job by the officials not calling anything. And coming back was Chaya. Didn't like it. Got a chunk of the man. I believe it was Hunter on the initial hit. And Chaya didn't like it. Went over. That's a good penalty there by Chaya, though. These things happen. You don't like what the guy did to your teammate in the corner? Well, you know what? You go and stick up for your teammate. It's worth the minute and a half. I like that. 4:20, it's not like it's a 1-goal game. No offense. I don't mean anything to Simsbury. If it was 7-1, the Seahawks were down, I would like it just the same. 1-goal game, well, second period, yeah, you still got to do it. You still got to do it. If it's a 1-goal game with a minute and a half left, then, maybe you got to keep your cool. But overall, though, that's part of the game. You got to police yourselves. Back to the blue line. Chaya took exception to it. Now he's in the sin bin, so a power play for Simsbury. You need that type of guy on your team, and you need your team with that type of attitude. I know a lot of people don't like to think that that's part of the game, but if you think it's not, then, you're missing out on a tremendous part of the game. Perhaps the most fun part. Shaheen giving chase now. Guys like Kachuk and players of that ilk come to mind in the modern day NHL. Play with that sort of edge, and if you don't, you won't survive. in the NHL, and that's the way it is. You wouldn't even survive in the PWHL. PWHL's great. If anybody hasn't had a chance to tune in, second season coming up this season, I loved it. I loved love 5 out of the 6 sweaters and names that they did. Not a fan of Ottawa, but the other 5, I think, knocked it out of the park. Looking forward to another season of PWHL with the girls, as I have been begging for and screaming for years, are allowed to check. If they were smart, they'd let them drop the gloves, but they won't listen to me. I don't care what you say. Don't tell me Ronda Rousey was bad for business. Girls fighting on the ice with mean ratings. Walking in now, here's Banks. Banks on the backhand. He scores! Big smiles, Braden Banks, with a gorgeous backhand shot, wearing number 99, which is exactly what Gordie Howe told a young Wayne Gretzky. He said, son, work on your backhand. And when Gretzky broke his record at the Los Angeles Forum, he did it on the backhand, and Banks, taking a page out of the book, a gorgeous backhand there, buries the biscuit. Oh, what a shot there by Big Smiles. Love to see that. Nice stop by Jones. The hardest shot in hockey to stop is the backhand. You don't know where it's going. Wow, beautifully placed shot there by Big Smiles. Extending the lead. Short-handed, too. And now Chaya's like, yeah, see? It was definitely worth it. In the corner now, walking in, pulling the trigger. Jones gobbles it up. Gets a little punch to the head there from Sadler. That's when you know your defense respects you. Not when they come over and give you a hug, but when they punch you in the face after you make a save. When you know. I watch a lot of girls hockey with my daughter. They hug a lot. They high five. They're very supportive. Brendan went over and just punched her in the face. Good job. That means you got his respect. At the blue line now, letting the shot go. Saved by Jones. Gursky behind the net there. Picking it up is Meyer. Meyer coming away with it. Meyer with speed through the neutral zone. Meyer with 3 minutes to go. Over the blue line. Steps to the outside at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Wide on the glove side. Anderson tracks it down. Got it. Cross corner dump in. Meyer. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Chire out of the box. Meyer behind the net. Meyer looking. Malone cutting. Meyer still with it. Back to the blue line. Sadler. Sadler letting the shot go. If he scores, I'm telling Jones to come out and punch him in the face. Behind the net it goes now. Anderson on it there. Would love to see that. He comes down the celebratory line. Gets to the goaltender. She just popped him one with the waffle right across the grill. That'd be great. Here's Anderson now. Anderson. Chop that there. Good play by Katai. I like Kelly. And Kelly's a good defenseman. Here's Anderson with it. Anderson letting the shot go. Kelly got in the way of that. Kelly's had a good game. On it, turning, trying to get the puck out of Stapleton. As Anderson kept it in. Simsbury on it there. Got it out to center. Anderson knocks it down. Seahawks just not letting Simsbury breathe out there right now. This line just covers you like a blanket. As Malone will dump it in, but this line's got to get off. They've been out there a while. They're out of gas. Sadler hustles off, and Chaya hops back on. Anderson winding, shooting, letting the shot go. Nice stop by Benever with 1:51 left to go here. And what has felt like an eternity this second period. And a lot of whistles. Well, whenever you score, there's a whistle. So I would explain that. Simsbury not giving up, though. I like the heart that they're showing. They play at the old International Skating Center up in Simsbury. I think I've always heard rumors they're supposed to be building a third sheet there. I wonder if they ever went through with that. Or planning on going through that. Nice arena, though. I love it up there. Good people up there. Good. I like the organization, I like the rink. There's Chaya now. Chaya letting the shot go. That one deflected into the corner. Chase down Shaheen. Got it to Banks. Banks deflected it off the goaltender and back the other way now. Simsbury through the neutral zone. Not to center. Stay back. On it there. Turning to the forehand. Good play there. When you're facing your own goaltender, you always want to turn to your forehand. That's what CJ did. Here he comes now over the blue line, putting the brakes on. In the corner. Digging, mucking, doing his homework there. And coming out with it. Now is number 9. That's Nicholas McCabe. Clear but not out. Kept in by Chaya. Hopped over the stick of Chaya. Simsbury. Good job by the officials. Simsbury brought it back in. So therefore it's still onside. That's a great call. Good job by the officiating crew there. Back to the blue line it goes. Brewer. Brewer on it. And I told you, the officiating this year has been very, very good. That's a good example of it right there. A lot of times you'll see that blown dead. Good job. Here's Chaya. Chaya walks off the boards, lets the shot go low on the ice. Chopping at it is Harrell. Nice stop by Benever. Benever's been very good. He's let up some goals today, but not any soft ones that come to mind. He's just been under a lot of duress. Chaya wins the puck along the boards, and coming over, Shaheen finishes off his check. And they're on Harrington. CJ steps up and sends it all the way down. Looks like it's got enough on it for icing. Icing is the call. 25 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. That was the only thing I remember from college. A fantastic piece of wallpaper at home, though. 25 seconds left to go. I was an English major, took some Shakespeare course, and the guy said it was Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Okay. He said it with confidence and seemed to have some title after his name or initials. So, as far as I know, it's true. I would never, ever would look it up. I don't want to find out it's not. Perrier, down the right wing. It's all about perspective and point of view, which is exactly what Obi-Wan was trying to explain to Luke, but it wasn't good timing. Yoda had just passed away. Luke wasn't ready for all that. Back to the blue line now, Gursky. Gursky knocks it down. Bouncing puck, Ferrier. And there's the buzzer. And an impressive second stanza comes to a close with the Seahawks a commanding lead. We'll be right back with the third and final chapter of this unwritten story right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy this beautiful Sunday, everybody. Oh, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Along here with my cameraman, Mr. Chase McGillivray, making his debut today on Solu Broadcasting Network. Great job, Chase. Told him he's way ahead of his generation already. He got dressed and showed up. He's doing a fantastic job behind the lens. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Winding, shooting. Jones with the save, the rebound. Jones will cover it up. Good shot there by O'Toole. Seahawks in a commanding lead here today. I want to thank you so much for joining us. We may or may not have a game later, depending if they got the internet situation worked out in Northford. I want to talk about that. Touchy subject. Fix the darn thing, fellas. Back to the blue line. Hunter letting the shot go. Can't get the shot away. Only asking you since April. Anyway, I like to air my dirty laundry out on national television, but, well, either way, I digress. Here's Banks. Banks drops it off. Back for Sadler. Winding, shooting. That one high and wide. Great dish by Banks. Sadler walked into that one. Behind the net it goes now. Simsbury coming out with it. With speed through the neutral zone. Stepping to the outside. Dancing there is Hunter. Hunter letting the shot go. Jones makes the save. The rebound. Gursky gets to it. And away come the Seahawks now. Right on the stick of Banks. Banks through the neutral zone with speed. Trying to find Sadler. But a good defensive play there. Broken up on the back check there by Emmett O'Toole. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. We're not birds, we're a Jug Band. Every time I see the name Emmett. I don't know if that show's still on HBO. It used to be on every HBO, every Christmas. I haven't seen it in a while. We're not birds, we're a Jug Band. Here's Meyer now. Lost the handle on it, back the other way. Here comes Simsbury. 14:50 to go. Walking in, that one rolls to Jones. He'll cover up. Little bit of a poke check there, and the Seahawks didn't appreciate that. Chaya in the neighborhood, Malone. And everybody calms down when Stayback comes over. That's just the way it goes. I had a buddy like CJ growing up. He was Jamie Apitasano. Just standing next to that guy at the gin mill for years kept me out of so many fights I never realized. Here's Malone. Malone down the right wing. We used to say all the time, the only way to fight Jamie is to turn and run. On and now, not that he fought anybody. Didn't cause any trouble at all. Here's Meyer. Meyer. Chance in front, but I felt a lot bigger standing next to him, I can tell you that. Here's Meyer. I took advantage of it. Malone on it there. Malone letting the shot go. That just missed as it buzzed the tower. Maverick would be pleased. Goose, obviously not happy about it. Rooster, we never found out how he felt about such things. Knocked down by Chaya. Top Gun 3, they started filming. Very excited about that. Top Gun 2 was fantastic. One of the best sequels ever. Here comes Stayback now with room over the blue line. Stayback wheeling and dealing. Stayback trying to run the gauntlet. Lost the handle on it. Kept in by Malone at the blue line. Comes back to Meyer. Meyer going for a walk. Meyer tried to cut it back in. Got it back. Meyer left it for Chaya. Chaya back for Meyer. Hey, that rhymes. Behind the net now Anderson. Anderson in front. Chaya stepping up to keep it in, but gotten out by Simsbury. Chased down there by Stayback. Stayback turning. Stayback to the forehand. Good job staying on his forehand. Up for Meyer. Ups over the stick and into the Simsbury zone. Meyer knocks it down. Meyer got Malone cutting to the cooker. Meyer wheeling and dealing. Meyer looking like a hot knife through butter. Tried to navigate. Knocked aside. And a delayed penalty coming up here to Simsbury. Roughing is the call, which is contradictory in terms, really, ladies and gentlemen. You think about it, basically you're giving a guy 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others. 13-13 left to go. I hate roughing. Unless they're pushing and shoving after the whistle, then you can call roughing, but roughing during the play doesn't make any sense. Literally means you're playing hockey too rough. Cross-checking, slashing, sure. Boarding, charging, absolutely. Kneeing, spearing, tripping, absolutely. Eye gouging, certainly. But roughing? No, sir. I don't like it. Either way, it's a power play for the Seahawks. And Shaheen tried to get to it. The refs have done a fantastic job here today, that aside. And all season long, as I have said. But I see it a lot in the high school level. A lot of roughing calls on hard hits, and it just drives me insane. If you're going to do that, just don't let them hit. Anyway, and the dime will get you on the subway. Here comes Shaheen now. Shaheen through the neutral zone, fighting through the snow. Stepping to the outside with speed at the goal line. Lets the shot go. Nice job by Benever to stand tall. Another good stop there by Colby Benever. Yes. Despite the score, had a pretty good day. And he holds on there, wearing Roland Melanson's old number 1. You might say Cam Newton, who somehow is joining Stephen A., I think, on that show now. What's the name of that show? The one I haven't watched that show in years. I haven't watched ESPN in years. Unless there's something live on ESPN I want to watch. I haven't watched ESPN in forever. I used to never miss SportsCenter. Wake up, put SportsCenter on, go to sleep to SportsCenter. Turning on Harrell. Harrell walks in, pulls the trigger right off the butt end. Another nice stop by Benever. And now, you don't need it anymore. You got, your phone tells you everything. Out to center race it goes now. Quickly stepping to the outside with it. Dancing in, walking in. Walsh pulls the trigger. Jones does the splits and makes the save. A fantastic stop there by Jones. Behind the net now, Harrell. Harrell hounded. Nice job by Simsbury here, shorthanded. Walsh took the puck away. Simsbury continuing the shorthanded. You know what? I'll tell you what. They may not win the game. They're down by a lot here in the third period, but you got to tip your hat to the effort here. And the penalty killers. And overall, the effort by the Simsbury organization. This game, results are pretty much established right now. You see guys hopping over the boards, giving their teammates, giving their coaches, giving their parents, and more importantly, giving themselves that sort of effort. And you can do nothing but tip your hat. Back the other way now. Here comes Conklin. Conklin to the outside. Conklin sidesteps the check, letting the shot go. Save! Off the waffle. And at the side of the net, it remains for Stapleton. Stapleton behind the net. Stapleton. Chaya. And hooking is going to be the call there. Left a little bit too much evidence at the scene of the crime, did Chaya there, for the official not to call it. Hooking is going to be the call, I believe. Yep, there it is. You see the official giving the internationally recognized sign for hooking. So Chaya in the sin bin. So power play. Last time Chaya went to the sin bin, Seahawks scored shorthanded. So Chaya's like, hey guys, just do it again. All right. I wish they would stop playing that song at every single professional sporting event in the history of the world. Everybody, crowd, 18,000 people. Whoa, 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 whoa. So stupid. Everybody stop playing it. Big hit there. Stay back. Runs into Stapleton. I'm not yelling at our DJ. But, oh, my God. Every single game, everywhere. Chance in front. Jones makes the save. How programmed are you people? Back to the blue line it goes. Ferrier. Lost the handle on it. Steelers had a good game. Knocks it out to center, and that's chased down by Hunter. That bounces around. Gursky to the forehand. Nice play there by Evangeline. When you're facing your goalkeeper, turn to your forehand. She did just that. Stayback's done a nice job of that all day as well. Seahawks get it out to center. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Hunter, sending it in. Seahawks on the puck there. 10-10 left to go in the affair. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Down the right wing now, Ferrier. Ferrier with the puck at the goal line. Ferrier circling. Ferrier looking for the wraparound. Couldn't pull the trigger. Nice job there. All right, the Simsbury defenseman to stay with him. As soon as I see his number, I'll tell you who it was. I believe it was 16, Hunter. It was. Good play by Hunter. And then Hunter lays the lumber into Ferrier, letting him know that was me that stopped you before. Ferrier saying, all right, well, you got a number on your jersey. I'll find you later. That's the beautiful thing about hockey. If you hit somebody, keep your head up. Revenge is a dish best served cold. I think Godzilla proved that in 2020 when he beat King Kong not once but twice, avenging the 1962 draw. It wasn't a loss, a draw against King Kong in 62. All right, delayed penalty coming up here. Against who I have no idea. For what? Well, you tell me. Somebody going off the Seahawks bench. It's Ferrier. Was there too many men on the ice? Did he give the internationally recognized sign? Did he stir the porridge? Well, maybe that was it. Ferrier in the sin bin. They got 87 on the board. Chaya's been there a few times, so I think the computer just automatically puts up 87 for the penalty. AI, ladies and gentlemen, taking over. There we go. They'll fix it. Taking over. And I'm all for it. Anybody who says, oh, AI, that's terrible. They're going to rule us one day. Oh, please, the sooner the better. Obviously, we can't take care of ourselves. I'm hoping that Elon Musk is Lex Luthor, evil genius. I think we're better off. I digress. Back the other way now. Here comes Meyer. Meyer with speed. Meyer looking for the ice cream. Pulls the trigger. And none coming yet. Nice stop there by Benavir. Chaya trying to dislodge the puck. That comes back out. The center knocked down there by Sadler. Over for Shaheen. Shaheen makes the move at the red line. He'll send it in. And comes back out to Meyer. Meyer shorthanded. 9 minutes left to go in the affair. 1 minute left to go. In the penalty kill for the Seahawks. Comes up for Chaya, who's playing forward here on the penalty kill. Or is he just up there and Meyer's covering for him? Could be one, could be two. One or the other. I don't think there's any other combination that it could be. Aim back out to center. And knocked down quickly there, Gagliarducci, excuse me. Gagliarducci. And now along the boards. Meyer sealed off the wall. Simsbury coming through it. Chaya came over to knock it down. Goes by the Zamboni doors. Takes a hop out to Sadler. And he wings it around and all the way down. If it crosses the goal line, it'll be icing. Icing is the call with 8 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the third and final stanza. Well, the power play has 20 seconds remaining for Simsbury. Their second of the afternoon. Face-off back to the blue line. Kept in there by Hunter. Sliding across. Kelly got the shot away. Went off Stayback. Bouncing puck. Letting the shot go down low. Stayback got a chunk of that. Gursky on the forehand. Hard alone Malone. Malone will track it. Malone makes the move at the blue lines. Got Anderson up ahead, just out of the reach of Anderson. A little bit too far. Didn't cross the goal line, so play allowed to continue. Anderson fell awkwardly in the corner. Got up a little slowly, but he's fine. That's what we like to see. I love good hard hockey. I like good hard hits, ladies and gentlemen. I always like guys flying, girls all over the place. I always want to see the boys and girls spring right up, though. Don't get me wrong. I love good, hard, physical hockey, but I want the boys and girls. I want nothing from behind. Here's Malone walking in. Malone drops it. Anderson. He scores. Owen Anderson gets the hat trick. But I'll tell you what, he better give Malone some of that ice cream. What a fantastic pass as Malone fought off the check, dropped it to Anderson. The net was yawning, and Anderson brought his pillow and his blanket and buries the biscuit. And the Seahawks have reached double digits now. 10-1 is the score. What a play by Malone. Well, that means that Owen gets to name what flavored ice cream he gets on the way home. And don't you worry, Coach Anderson well aware of that rule. The only question now is what flavor will Owen be selecting? Well, you really can't go wrong in that regard. So what a play by Malone, the hat trick by Anderson, and the Seahawks extend the lead. Here comes Stayback now. Stayback through the neutral zone, wheeling and dealing. Stayback over the blue line with speed. Stayback lets the shot go. Held on to by the netminder, Colby Benever. 6:58 left to go. Yeah. The Anderson dinner table will be filled with goal scorers from this weekend. How about that? Face-off won by Simsbury, and they come away with it. Out to center ice it goes. Chaya knocked it down. Staying with him, it was Pereira. Pereira down the boards. Chaya got it back out to center. Taken away at Gagliarducci. Gagliarducci sending it up. On the stick of Stapleton. Chaya waiting along the boards. Kicking at it there. Puck still there. A three-car pileup. Chaya comes away with it. Chaya circling. He's got Shaheen. Chaya gains the red line. Like to see that puck get deep there. Here's Harrell. Harrell, nice toe drag move. Like to see that puck get deep as well. You're up by a lot. Just get it in deep. Keep it there. Let the other team have to come 200 feet. It's exhausting to have to come 200 feet. And then now Harrell. Harrell tracks it back down himself. Got to it at the goal line. Trying to slide it across. Had Brewer in the area. Harrell with the puck now. Behind the net he goes. Harrell circling. Harrell thought about the wraparound. Held onto it. Lets the shot go. Another save by Benever. On along now. Sadler anticipated where that was going. Looking like a chess player out there. 3, 4, 5 moves ahead at all times. Bobby Fischer style. Behind the net. Trying to get it out in front. Chopping at it. There was Harrell. You got to think ahead, ladies and gentlemen. As the great Michael Scott once said. Quick shot. They score! Patrick Shaheen buries the biscuit. Seahawks extend the lead. You want to go where the puck is going to be, not where the puck is or where the puck has been. The great Michael Scott once said. Face off at center ice. Seahawks extend the lead. Simsbury over the blue line, down the right wing, letting the shot go. Jones got a chunk of it. Ferrier on it there. Ferrier coming out dangerously. Lost the handle on it. Simsbury will send that off into the corner it goes now. Seahawks send it up and out. Not going to go far enough for icing as Simsbury on the counterattack here, sending it down. That might go far enough for icing. And the ref waves it off. Clearly the ref wants to get the happy hour. Bouncing puck. Offsides is the call. Wants to get there for a kickoff. Or is it already past 1 o'clock? No, it is past 1 o'clock, so Drake May making his NFL debut today for the New England Patriots. See how he does. Hopefully they protect him. Not expecting miracles. Big task against the Texans, an outstanding AFC team. They keep him upright most of the day. I'll sign right now. I hear good things about him. I haven't seen him play. Was not at all a fan ever. Oh, God, I even forgot his name already. I couldn't stand him. Last Patriot quarterback. I forgot his name. My God, I could picture him. Oh, my God, what was his name? Anyway, down the right. Can't believe I forgot that. Wheeling and dealing now. Looking to pull the trigger. Off the shins of stay back. He's on Jacksonville now. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. Come on, Brain. I don't like you and you don't like me, but we've got to work together, as the great Homer Simpson once said. And then now, Homer, who would be 84 years old now. As the show started, he was 37 back in 1988. And a big hit there along the boards. Looks like Jones getting mixed up there with one of the Simsbury players, who's tied up there with O'Toole. 4 minutes left to go. Of course, making his debut on the Tracy Ullman show, and Tracy said, I don't like this, get it off my show. Well, that turned out to be a relatively bad career decision by Tracy. And on it now is Gagliarducci. Lost the handle on it and sent ahead. Because up until I mentioned her name, nobody even knows who she is. You darn well know who Homer is, don't you? A legendary icon. Big hit in the corner. One of the Seahawks a little slow to get up. Anderson took a hard hit in the corner. I don't think there was any infraction on the hit. Hopefully he's all right. Shaking up in the corner is Owen. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left to go. Anderson back to his feet and will leave the ice on his own accord. A tough guy. He'll be all right. He's got to come off, though. Doesn't want to come off. He's got to come off because they blew the whistle because of his giving the thumbs up there to the bench. But he's got to come off the ice, though, because the whistle is because of his injury. So can't stay out there. See if the refs agree with the broadcaster. He's still out there, so. And he just got the wind knocked out of him. And it's tough as nails, though. It's Owen. I'd be on the bench. On the phone to Mom, if that was me. Well, let's see here. The face-off coming outside the zone because the whistle was blown because he was down, but they're looking right at him and leaving him on the ice. Okay. Well, not that he's, I'm not saying he's hurt. He should come off the ice. It's just the rule. Well, maybe it's more of an option. Here's Anderson, illegally out there. Chops it in. And Malone. Malone at the dot. Malone walking in. Malone for Meyer. Meyer, still no right to ice cream. Along the boards now, walking out, looking for it, digging, trying to find the hat trick. None coming. I think he scored the first 2 goals of the game, too. The world is a cruel joke, ladies and gentlemen, a cruel, cruel joke. Here's Stapleton. Stapleton tracked down there by Chaya. As Sadler came over quickly. Malone couldn't get it out, letting the shot go. Jones watches it go by the glove side in the corner there. Chaya finishes his check there against O'Toole. Anderson on the backhand, got it up. Sadler tracking it. Sadler on the backhand, had it knocked away. Anderson mixing things up there with Conklin. They exchanged pleasantries. And it's sent out to center, knocked down Chaya. On sides of the Seahawks. Chaya to the outside. At the dot. The puck won't sit down. Now it does. Let's the shot go. He scores! Avon Chaya putting it top shelf where Mama hides the baby Tylenol. And the Seahawks extend the lead. And a beautiful rush there, and a gorgeous shot there by Chaya. We have run out of goal songs, ladies and gentlemen. We're on to goal ballads now. There's the DJ. Hopefully we'll hear a little bit of Skid Row if they score again. I remember you, the great Sebastian Bach. Over the blue line, letting the shot go wide on the waffle side. Of course, on Broadway for years as the lead in Phantom of the Opera. I got to see him. Fantastic. Also got to see Roger Daltrey on Off-Broadway at the old Felt Forum as he played Ebenezer Scrooge. Got to see him one Christmas. I was in New York. Walking in now on the forehand. They score! James Harrell. Went to New York with a couple of buddies of mine. Me and my buddy Jamie, that the aforementioned Jamie, we somehow got separated from the group, and we were walking by the garden, and somebody walked up to us, really dressed, really nice. Some dude. He's like, "Hey, you guys want 2 tickets to go see A Christmas Carol?" And we're like, I don't know if I want to go watch A Christmas Carol, dude. Thanks. And he's like, Roger Daltrey's, Ebenezer Scrooge. We were like, what? He's like, yeah. We're like, from the Who? And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, Roger Daltrey's playing Ebenezer Scrooge. This had to be like, oh, God, I don't know, 1999, 98, somewhere in that vicinity. And we just looked at each other and we're like, oh, yeah, heck yeah, we definitely want to see that. Guy handed us 2 beautiful seats. He's like, hey, guys, go enjoy. Yeah. Walked in and got to see Roger Daltrey. He was amazing. It was an amazing, amazing show. Yeah, those sort of things happen in Manhattan. I'll never forget it. Tracking it down now. There's Kelly. I had no idea the show was going on. No idea he was in the show. Nothing. So, life is good, ladies and gentlemen. Life is good. Tracking it now. Walking in O'Toole. O'Toole letting the shot go. Oh, that might have been a pass for Walsh cutting. Walsh back to the blue line. A minute left to go. Here in the affair, Seahawks looking for 2 points on home ice, and they're going to get it. That one poured down like a grizzly bear paws at a salmon swimming upstream to spawn. All right, stay back. Along the boards, and then sent out to center. 45 seconds to go. Hope everybody has a fantastic rest of the weekend. Go Patriots, go Mets. Yes, I'm a confused soul. Born in Queens, raised on Long Island. Met fan, Islander fan. Knick fan, St. John's fan. Played for Stony Brook. And a Patriot fan, thank the good Lord. But I've been a Patriot fan since I was a little kid. Way before Bledsoe and Parcells got there, I was a Patriot fan. My first jersey was a red Stanley Morgan jersey. Chance in front. Goes wide. Don't know why, don't know how. Just always liked them. There's Chaya now, down the left wing. Chaya behind the net. Chaya with it. Chaya. Got the puck back. Over to Steele. Well, 5 seconds left to go. That's going to do it. An outstanding team performance here by the Seahawks. Sent ahead. The buzzer sounds. And this one comes to a close. Your Solu, top dog of the affair. He only needed 2 periods to get the honor. Mr. Owen Anderson with the hat trick, and he is your top dog of the affair. Thank you so much for tuning in. For my cameraman, Mr. Chase McGillivray, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the Solu. I hope you and your family have a fantastic and peaceful rest of the weekend. Go Patriots, go Mets, go you. Have a great weekend, the rest of it. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring in this game. The Seahawks take the 2 points at home here today versus Simsbury. We'll see everybody again next week. Or we might broadcast tonight if they got the internet fixed at Northford. If we do, God willing, there'll be a game on tonight. 8 o'clock as Yale takes on the Shoreline Sharks. If not, we'll be here next week. Or the Mites battle as we kick off the weekend next week. Enjoy your weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Go Mets, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night, everybody.